Hello and welcome to today's video. Our videos are not a diagnosis. We are simply speaking our opinions, not factual statements.
Do better, be better.
Today we are diving back into the Amberverse. We will see Amber being drained by how hard she is working, her getting her usual baby treatment by maid Jade. But then she forgets that wifey is meant to live with her, and treats her like a guest. She later suffers a meltdown over her addictive personality, then gives us viewers a solid lecture, and finally blames being over 500 pounds on lipedema. So let's get into it.
Okay, so today I'm just not in it to win it. I'm being actually honest. This is the first day of Vlogmas where I'm like kind of tired and sluggish.
I do work really hard.
You know how long it took me to edit Vlogmas Day 11 video? No. I did a little time thingy. I started editing it at 11:37 p.m.
What?
And I wasn't done editing until 3:33 a.m.
Stop it. Get some help.
I was good at the foundation yesterday.
You were
I can do it
good.
today too.
Come here, brush it on my face. Do you want to brush it on my face? Let me put it in my parts.
In your parts?
Okay, here you go.
Oh,
She wants to brush it.
I'm addicted to this now.
Addicted. It's like a little massagey.
It's just a baby.
It's time for her to open her gift.
Baby!
The ultimate sneaker
book. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with it.
It weighs like 50 pounds.
It really does.
She's a sneaker gal, so I got her a sneaker book.
I am obsessed.
Really?
No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
And it's gold, so it'd be good for decor, but I don't know where because...
We're gonna figure it out. It is gonna be decor, but I'm also gonna read it.
Like the office or something, because not in here. Or your closet.
That's rude.
I love you.
Gosh, and we all thought wifey was living there. Turns out she is simply treated as a guest. It seems like Amber still has total control over the decor, much like when she lived with Becky. Perhaps Amber should consider upgrading wifey to officially living there, and allow her to add her own touch to her own home. Poor wifey, merely still treated as a guest.
I get it, girl.
I have a scratcher update. This will be the second round or the third round
Second round.
of scratchers. This is one time a year. It's just a gift, and it's a gift that keeps on giving until eventually it has no more to give. People saying that I'm transferring addictions, that's just really an odd thing to say.
But is it though?
Because it is just a gift and I am just doing it for fun until the gift is no longer there to keep gifting. I think that people are just really reaching, in my opinion.
No surprises there.
Because I'm not addicted at all. I think it's fun and I'm going to continue having fun scratching these.
The reason viewers are mentioning addiction when it comes to this scratch-off interest is because Amber has an addictive personality, something that is very common when it comes to having narcissistic personality disorder. People aren't saying Amber is addicted now, they are just expressing concern as they know what she is like. But of course, because Amber always knows best, then they are all wrong for being mildly and validly concerned.
Okay, so trigger warning, addictions, all addictions, any sort of addiction. So I just feel like it's important that I bring this up because I've been seeing a lot about how Feline isn't a good girlfriend because she's enabling another addiction.
Wifey already enables the food addiction. She brings her takeout junk and even orders some for herself with Amber. Wifey seems to be in a healthy place where she can absolutely treat herself with takeout, but her partner is devastatingly not in a position to do such a thing. By bringing the addiction to Amber and eating it with her, that is enabling. It doesn't mean she is a terrible girlfriend, but it is considered toxic behavior. We are all aware that if Amber doesn't get her own way when it comes to food, she throws a tantrum, and I'm sure that is unpleasant and very unhealthy for wifey to deal with, so I do understand that it isn't an easy choice. But eating and bringing junk food with, and for Amber, is much like a person who does not have an alcohol addiction, bringing alcohol and sharing a drink with their alcoholic partner. Addiction is addiction and enabling is enabling, regardless of the addiction of choice.
And I just feel like this topic is too important to not talk about. I have done a lot of things in my life. I have done drugs. I have drank alcohol. I have done a scratch off more than once in my life. I have only ever been addicted to food. You're a lie. You're a lie.
It is a common opinion in the Amberverse that she has a shopping addiction. She is also considered to be addicted to soda, something that a lipedema doctor says not to ever touch.
Delusion.
I appreciate the concern, but I feel like in this moment, this is false outrage because this is just a fun gift.
False outrage is a rather dramatic take. I can't say I know everything that has been said in her comments, but overall the opinions seem to be mainly concern. It is commonly known that those with addictive personalities can gather more addictions as their lives unfold. I don't personally think Amber is currently at a high risk of a scratch-off addiction, but it is something to pause with concern considering she is someone who suffers from addictions. The outrage seems to mainly come from Amber. To be fair, it had been a hot minute since the Amberverse viewers got a lecture from our girl. We were due our time.
And you are a disrespectful piece of
Boom. Roasted.
So, update on my lymphedema. I don't know if you guys remember yesterday I was saying how my lymphedema is the worst it's been.
Obviously.
I would believe that to be the weight gain's fault, and not solely the lymphedema's fault. Amber gained a lot of weight over the last 2 to 3 months. It is no wonder her lymphedema is feeling worse.
I've just been doing a lot of movement, walking, etc., etc.
Please tell me you're joking.
It really alarms me that Amber genuinely thinks that she has been doing a lot of moving and walking. Wandering around her own apartment and taking a stroll around a store, of which she is chauffeured to, is not even considered as anything. It is just a normal weekend day for those that have moved all week. I'm honestly baffled that Amber thinks this is a lot of moving.
Which I'm doing about the same as I usually do, but the thing is I'm resting less.
You're being sarcastic.
The irony that she says this while sitting at her standing desk. The only way Amber could rest more is if she was completely bedbound again. Other than that, I don't see how it is possible to rest more.
I really hate just sitting in bed. Like, even right now, I should be resting and elevating my legs, but it's like, I don't want to.
No one cares!
Elevating her legs is a good idea, because blood and lymphatic fluid can flow away from the feet and legs to reduce the swelling if done correctly. But it is highly recommended to exercise with lymphedema, not lay around with legs elevated most of the time. Exercising daily can reduce lymphedema flare-ups, and the combination of exercise and compression garments will help the body's natural fluids to return to the circulatory system, which can reduce swelling. Daily leg massages are also key in keeping the lymphatic fluid flowing. The correct diet will also help the side effects to lessen, but Amber doesn't do any of that.
2019 was the era of me being bedbound or bedridden. Not now. I don't know, I correlate resting in bed with a time in my life that I have fought so hard to get out of.
Do I detect a note of sarcasm? Are you kidding me? This baby is off the charts.
I don't know, it's just my lipedema isn't doing that good. Even my feet are swollen. It just sucks so bad.
Then do something.
And when my lipedema gets swollen like this, and when it gets painful, there's a large gain on the scale. So
try reversing that sentence, Amber. The lipedema is feeling worse because you recently gained a lot of weight. The weight isn't worse because of the lipedema. It could mainly be blamed if Amber was close to a healthy weight, because lipedema causes weight gain regardless of food intake or exercise. But that is with the consideration of a healthy and correct diet, plenty of exercise, decongestive therapy, compression garments, and lymphatic massages. Not when the person is over 500 pounds and not doing any of the required work to help the side effects. Here we see a woman with a healthy weight. She had received liposuction to reduce the lipedema swelling. As you can see, she was not close to Amber's weight prior to liposuction. Every person is different, of course, but lipodema isn't the one and only cause to Amber's weight gain, regardless of how unique she thinks her case may be.
While having lipedema and weighing myself, the scale doesn't always correlate how well I'm doing or how bad I'm doing. It likes to depend on how my lipedema is doing.
I know it sounds like excuses. Who cares?
Who freaking cares? Who cares?
So that is frustrating all within itself. I think it's just hard for me to wrap my head around that this is something that I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my life. It's not curable. Of course, there are surgeries you can get, but my lipedema is so bad that it's like I would have to get surgery after surgery after surgery after surgery. And it just sucks.
Nope. I don't think you want any help. I think you want to have a little pity party.
Surgery is not the one and only answer, Goral.
She likes to be unique.
Your weight has nothing to do with it, which is different because usually all my illnesses or my ailments is because of my weight.
For the love of God!
And the very one thing that's preventing me from losing weight.
You better be joking.
And is kind of just making me feel worse about my body and my life and my progress.
So it isn't the constant takeout food, overeating, or binging. Got it.
Okay, so taste test. What is this exactly, babe?
Takoyaki.
Stellar takeout timing. Let's take a look at some of the comments on Amber's channel before we leave the situation type deal. You cannot possibly believe you being over 500 pounds has zero impact on the severity or development of your lipodema. Genuinely, you cannot be that deluded. It isn't possible. Do I think Falene's a bad girlfriend because she enables another addiction? No, but you do seek out girlfriends that enable your codependent lifestyle. That's not Falene's problem, that's yours. I may seem like a hater, but in reality I relate to you a lot and I want better for you. Claims to only have a food addiction, never acknowledges or address her obvious shopping addiction. That sees her going through cycles of buying in large bulks, never wearing the items beyond the try-on stage, and then kicking that stuff out to Goodwill, so you can buy more stuff you don't need. But sure, Amber, you only have a food addiction. She's trying to convince herself that her lipodema is getting worse because she's too active. Goral, one of the first things listed to help treat lipodema is exercising regularly, as well as maintaining a healthy diet and compression therapy. She really lives in her own delusional world where everything is out of her control. The mini rant on how Falene is not enabling her is a foreshadow to the end of Vlogmas because of her mentals. Girl, explain to me how sitting in your apartment day in day out and rarely leaving is any better than being bedbound. Please. Thanks for watching our channel. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, stay safe.